Have you ever imagined that the simple act of observing something could completely change how it behaves? It sounds magical, but it's pure science. The famous double-slit experiment not only revolutionized quantum physics but also opened doors to understanding how our minds can literally shape reality. Today we'll explore how you can use this knowledge to transform dreams into reality. The combination of science and spirituality can empower you to manifest anything you desire. The scientific basis. What is the double-slit experiment? Picture a simple experiment with results that challenge everything we know about reality. The double-slit experiment begins with firing tiny particles, like electrons or photons, through two small slits in a plate. On the other side, there's a screen to record where these particles land. It sounds simple, but let's dive deeper. When no one observes the particles, something curious happens. They form an interference pattern on the screen, as if they were waves spreading and overlapping. This is the same effect you'd see if you threw two stones into a pond. Both create waves that ripple in different directions. But here's the mystery: when an observer tries to measure the path the particles take, the wave pattern disappears. Instead, the particles behave like tiny balls, passing through just one of the slits. It's as if they choose only one path, either this one or that one. This strange behavior led to the discovery of what we call the collapse of the wave function. Without an observer, the particle exists everywhere at once, a superposition of possibilities. But when observed, it decides where to be. This means the simple act of observing changes the final result. You, I, and everyone else modify outcomes just by observing. Now think about this: if something as small as a particle reacts to observation, could the same happen on a larger scale, like in our lives? If observing changes the behavior of particles, what does that tell us about how we think, act, and create our reality? This is the gateway to understanding how quantum science transforms not only physics but also how we perceive our own choices. And the impact is greater than you might imagine. The role of the observer: how consciousness alters matter. Now that we understand the basics of the double-slit experiment, let's dive into the real revolution it brought about: the role of the observer. Why does the simple act of looking cause a particle to change its behavior? The answer lies in consciousness. When you observe a particle, you're not just looking in a passive sense. Your active attention, the intention to measure, interacts with the quantum system. It's as if your consciousness acts as a switch, choosing the state the particle should take. This phenomenon, called the collapse of the wave function, shows that matter directly responds to observation. Now think about this: if a subatomic particle reacts to our attention, doesn't that suggest that the reality around us could also be influenced by how we perceive it? Studies in quantum physics affirm that consciousness is not merely a witness to the universe but an active participant. Your mind and intentions aren't separate from physical reality, they're a fundamental part of it. This idea has profound implications. Imagine your attention as a spotlight. Wherever you direct it, you illuminate specific possibilities, causing them to manifest in the physical world. That's why what we think, believe, or fear often materializes in some way. This is why mindfulness and focus are so important. When you direct your energy towards something, whether a desire, a goal, or even a problem, you literally influence the outcome. Understanding this is the first step toward using this power consciously and intentionally, as you have the ability to influence any result. What if you could use this awareness to tap into a field of infinite possibilities? Let's explore this idea next and uncover how quantum physics connects us to a limitless universe of choices. But before we move on, don't forget to like this video. That small action helps us create more content like this for you. Superposition: all possibilities exist at the same time. Imagine that every decision you make, or don't make, exists as a possibility in the universe, waiting to be chosen. This is the concept of superposition, one of the most fascinating ideas in quantum physics. Just as a particle in the double-slit experiment can be in two places at the same time until it is observed, life also seems to offer infinite possibilities until you choose one. In the quantum world, a particle doesn't decide which path to take until someone observes it. Until that moment, it exists simultaneously in all possible paths, like a wave of infinite probabilities. This means that before collapsing into a specific reality, all possibilities are literally open. Now transfer this idea to your life. Think about your dreams, your goals, and even the challenges you face. They all exist as potentials. The question is, which one are you observing and, thus, choosing? Your attention and choices act as the collapse of the wave function, transforming one possibility into reality. This is why it's so important to pay attention to what you think and feel. Often, without realizing it, we focus on fears or doubts, which end up creating realities we don't want. Instead, why not focus on the highest possibilities? Superposition reminds us that life is never a fixed path. You may be surrounded by challenges, but you're also surrounded by solutions and opportunities. The choice of what to observe, and manifest, is in your hands at every moment. How do we access these possibilities in the quantum field? To do this, we need to explore how the universe is an energetic matrix and how we can align with it to create an intentional, purposeful life. The quantum field, a universe of infinite possibilities. Now that we understand that all possibilities exist simultaneously in the state of superposition, it's time to dive into the concept of the quantum field. This field is like an energetic matrix that connects everything and everyone. Within it, every possibility, every outcome, already exists, waiting only for your intention and energy to manifest. Modern physics describes the quantum field as an invisible ocean of energy where all particles and waves are interconnected. It's the space where all the universe's information is stored, functioning like a kind of cosmic internet. And just as you can access specific information online by typing keywords, you can also access the possibilities you desire in this field through your intentions and vibrations. It all begins with how you align yourself with the field. Think of your energy as a radio station. If you're vibrating fear, doubt, or lack, your frequency will align with realities that reflect those emotions. On the other hand, when you vibrate gratitude, love, and trust, your frequency adjusts to higher possibilities. This doesn't mean that simply thinking positive is enough. The quantum field responds to a combination of clear intention and coherent emotions. That's why practices like meditation, visualization, and gratitude are so powerful. They help you tune your mind and heart to the possibilities you want to manifest. Remember, you're already interacting with the quantum field, whether you know it or not. The difference now is that you can do it consciously, choosing where to place your focus and energy. The role of intention in the quantum field. If the quantum field is the ocean of possibilities, intention is the rudder that steers the ship. Everything starts with clarity about what you want. In quantum physics, intention works like a specific frequency, sending a signal to the quantum field and tuning in to the possibility you want to manifest. But what exactly is intention? It's not just thinking about something, it's deeply feeling and believing in it. It's the union of mind and emotion, creating a state of congruence that communicates to the universe, this is what I want to experience. Studies show that intentional thoughts combined with coherent emotions create a powerful electromagnetic field around us, capable of influencing our environment. Think about a time when you were fully focused on something, like landing your dream job or planning the perfect trip. It wasn't just your thoughts guiding your actions, it was the feelings behind them, excitement, determination, and confidence. This alignment is what activates the quantum field and transforms intention into reality. However, many people send mixed signals to the universe. They desire something but carry doubts and fears, creating an incoherent frequency. For example, you might want abundance but feel scarcity, you might dream of a loving relationship but vibrate loneliness. It's like trying to tune into a radio station while constantly changing the frequency, the result is static that hinders manifestation. The key lies in aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions. When you achieve this alignment, the quantum field responds with synchronicities and opportunities that seem magical but are simply reflections of the energy you emitted. Let's explore how to integrate these practices into daily life, transforming conscious manifestation into a natural habit. Conscious manifestation, quantum practices in daily life. Now that you understand the role of intention and how it interacts with the quantum field, it's time to bring this knowledge into your everyday life. Conscious manifestation isn't about waiting for something to happen, it's about actively creating the reality you desire. Everything begins with defining what you want clearly. It's not enough to say, "I want to be happy," or "I want prosperity." Ask yourself, what exactly does happiness or prosperity mean to you? Is it a loving relationship? Your dream job? A comfortable home? The more specific your intention, the stronger the signal you send to the quantum field. Once your intention is clear, the next step is aligning your thoughts and emotions with it. Practice creative visualization. Close your eyes and imagine yourself already living what you desire. See, feel, hear, and experience every detail as if it were real. Interestingly, your brain doesn't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. This means you're already creating an energetic frequency aligned with your desire. Gratitude is another key practice. It acts as an amplifier for your vibration. By expressing gratitude for what you already have and for what you wish to receive as if it's already yours, you enter a state of trust and energetic alignment. Gratitude dissolves doubts and anxiety, which are the biggest barriers to manifestation. Finally, take action. Conscious manifestation isn't just mental or emotional, it requires movement in the physical world. Every small step you take toward your goal reinforces your intention in the quantum field. Even seemingly insignificant actions, like learning something new or reorganizing your environment, help align your inner and outer reality. But here's a crucial detail: take action with positive feelings. If you act out of obligation or with a negative frequency, you won't see results. Act while feeling good. This is the signal that you're on the right path. When you combine clarity, visualization, gratitude, and action, the universe responds. Synchronicities, coincidences, and unexpected opportunities start to appear, confirming that you're aligned with your desires. The connection between science, spirituality, and self-knowledge. Quantum physics isn't just a science of matter, it's a science of connection. It shows us that the universe is deeply interconnected and that our consciousness plays an active role in this system. Interestingly, many quantum concepts echo ancient spiritual teachings that have long emphasized the interdependence of mind, energy, and reality. Both spirituality and quantum physics agree that the universe is made up of energy in constant motion. Spiritual traditions call this prana, chi, or life force. In science, we refer to it as the quantum field. Both perspectives recognize that everything in existence is, at its core, a vibration, including you, me, and everyone else. This understanding leads to self-knowledge. If you are an extension of this vibrational field, then knowing yourself means understanding how this energy flows through you. Spiritual practices like meditation, yoga, and contemplation aren't just ways to relax. They train your mind to observe your thoughts, emotions, and intentions, allowing you to align more deeply with the quantum field. Another point of connection is the concept of unity. Quantum physics tells us that there are no real separations, everything is connected. Spiritually, this is expressed as the idea that we are all one. Recognizing this helps us let go of limiting beliefs of separation and scarcity, making way for a broader, more expansive view of reality. Self-knowledge is also essential because your personal vibration directly affects what you manifest. By understanding and transforming patterns of thought, emotions, and behaviors, you change your frequency and, consequently, the type of reality you attract. This brings us to perhaps the most important part of this video: how to use this knowledge effectively to create the life you desire. How to use the double-slit experiment to create your desired reality. It's time to apply what we've learned about the double-slit experiment and the quantum field to transform your life. Everything starts with a clear vision. When you define exactly what you want, as if you're creating a map, the universe receives a clear signal about the destination you wish to reach. It's not enough to think in general terms like, I want prosperity, or, I want happiness. Be specific. Imagine, for example, the feeling of receiving the perfect job offer or being in a deep, meaningful relationship. The more specific you are, the stronger your connection to that possibility. Visualizing this realized desire is another essential step. But it's not just about imagining it like a movie, it's about feeling as if you're already living it. Close your eyes for a few minutes each day and see yourself inside this reality. Notice the colors, sounds, and smells, and allow a sense of joy and gratitude to fill you. These emotions align your vibration with the quantum field. Remember, the universe doesn't respond only to what you want, it responds to the frequency you emit. It's also crucial to cultivate gratitude, not only for what you've already achieved but also for what's in the process of manifesting. Gratitude is a state of recognition that signals to the quantum field that you're already aligned with your desire. When you feel gratitude in advance, as if you've already received what you dream of, doubts and fears dissolve, accelerating the manifestation process. Aligned action is the final piece of this puzzle. It's not enough to think and feel, you need to move in the direction of what you want. Every step, no matter how small, reinforces your intention to the universe. When you combine clarity, emotion, and action, the quantum field responds with synchronicities, opportunities, and paths that seem magical but are simply reflections of your creative power. True change begins with practice. Being a conscious co-creator requires consistency and dedication. By applying this knowledge consciously, you learn to transform challenges into opportunities, fears into confidence, and dreams into reality. You're not just a passive observer of the universe, you're an active co-creator of reality. The double-slit experiment showed us that simple observation can change the behavior of matter, leading us to a profound truth: your thoughts, intentions, and emotions have a direct impact on the world around you. The question isn't whether you can create your reality, but which reality you're willing to create.